Back so soon? I knew you would not falter. Can you muster the strength to go on? Make your choices.
Before we create a basic game plan for a character, we need to understand what these different playstyles are. So let's run through that real quick. Zoning is the idea that you want to be as far away from your opponent as possible while dealing him damage. So, normally you would accomplish this with projectiles. But some characters, like Dhalsim and Manat, have attacks that go nearly the length of the screen, or in fact the full length of it. If you're able to hit the opponent from very far away and they cannot get close to deal you damage, that is what you want as a zoner. Neutral is the idea that two characters are neither far apart nor close together. They're just in this gray area where they can't quite hit each other. Neither of them has the advantage, but whoever lands that first hit is probably going to get it. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to hit the opponent's limbs if he's trying to hit you, or you're trying to hit the opponent if he dashes into you. So at this range, I cannot hit him, but if he were to attack, I could hit his extended arms or legs. If he dashes into me, I could hit him as well. Rushdown is the idea that you want to be as close to your opponent as possible and attacking as much as possible. So, something to that effect. When you're in, you stay in. When you're attacking, you stay attacking. If you're on defense, you're trying to get back on offense as quickly as possible. The last style is hit and run. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get in, deal a few attacks, get out, and then get back in and attack. When you're playing hit and run, you're constantly moving around this close to mid-range area. And what you want is your opponent to get frustrated trying to chase you down while you harass him. Nash will be our first example, and we'll figure out what initial game plan works best for him, even though it may not necessarily be the one that we end up with as we learn him. So, walk speed, average to slow, which means we probably want to play at about the edge of his strike range. Let's define his strike range as his farthest medium kick or medium punch attack, whichever it is. Stand medium kick. So, strike range is about here. And if I move forward just a square, whoops, I hit him. So you want to be around here. So let's look at dash speed. That seems quite fast, and a fast dash speed suggests a hit and run style, which is get in, dish out a couple of attacks, get out, get back in. But it's not solid yet, so to solidify it, let's see what his attacks do. So specials are quarter circle forward punch and kick, and quarter circle back kick. Let's try those out. So, quarter circle forward punch. It's a fireball. So he can throw that full screen and zone the opponent out. What about quarter circle back kick?
Get lost.
Moves forward, but it's not a projectile. Quarter circle forward kick? Same thing. Moves forward, but not a projectile. What about his normals? So, forward, light kick, medium punch, heavy kick, hard punch. So, forward light kick, forward medium kick, forward heavy kick, forward hard punch, forward medium punch. So between that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that, and that, what this suggests to me, in conjunction with his hit and run dash speed, is get in, something like that, and then out, and then get in, out, and back in. So I would say that Nash is probably a hit and run style at the outset as we learn him. Let's take Birdie as our second example. So, walk speed. Feels a little bit slower than Nash, so we want to play a little bit farther out. Strike range is medium kick, so here and a little bit farther back. Let's check out his attacks. Quarter circle forward, punch and kick. Half circle back, punch and kick. So, quarter circle forward punch moves him forward quite a bit. Quarter circle forward kick behaves like a grab. Half circle back punch, that looks like a grab. And half circle back kick also looks like a grab. So, what we have in Birdie is a character that initially needs to stay kind of far out, but what he's going to do is he's going to play neutral, and once he lands a hit, he's going to bullhead. So, let's do this. From there, he's going to get in. Once he gets in, what he wants to do is land a command grab of some sort. And if he has to do a grab from farther out, then he's going to use that one, which automatically gets him in. So I'll use this from way out here. And now he's in. So just to reiterate, with Birdie, you're at a mid to long range until you manage to knock the opponent down somehow. Bullhead, which is quarter circle forward punch, or the chain grab, or the hop grab. Once either of those happens, you are in and you're playing Rushdown. Dhalsim will be our third example. So, walk speed. Torturously slow. Definitely you want to play at a long range. What about dashing speed? Goes nowhere slowly, so you definitely want to stay even farther back. You don't even want to be at mid-range, you want to be back here. Let's look at his normals. They go quite far, so that works out well with the movement speed that we just covered. Let's look at his attacks. Quarter circle forward fireball with punch, and half circle back fireball with a punch. Unique attacks, a lot of back buttons, so we'll try them. So back light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, medium kick, heavy kick, light kick, down back medium kick, down back sweep, quarter circle forward punch, it's a fireball, and half circle back punch, A different kind of fireball, but definitely a fireball. So, game plan for Dhalsim. Get about this far away from the opponent. Start hitting him. Keep him out. If the opponent gets in, you're not going to be able to escape. You have nowhere to go. Alright, so we've gone through a few examples now, and hopefully that will help you figure out how to come up with a basic game plan for your character. Remember, it's just a basic game plan. It's just to get you started. It's not something that you're going to stick with all the way through Platinum or Diamond. You'll get there on your own, but you just need some place to start. So good luck, and if you have any problems, please let me know.